Hi there, today I've got a little review, more like group review of the Micro 2, specifically all the things you can make from it. This is all from Domochevsky. I'm gonna leave links in the description, of course. He's also gonna try to move to printables due to the whole Etsy dilemma, so I'm gonna leave links to both his Etsy and his printables in the description. He needs the slots on printables, so I'm just gonna do a shout out in the form of a video here. Yeah, so X-Shot Micro 2, simple pullback single shot pistol, has 7 screws in total and a bit of internals. You basically take all that out and squeeze it into a new shell that has a grip usable by normal people. Because I don't know how you're supposed to hold this, but like the noisy cricket. But yeah, this is a revolver, specifically 10 shots. You only see 5 barrels. That's because each of these barrels is an inline clip for 2 shots. And another neat feature is this thing is double action. That's why the trigger is that big. So oh, already empty. Yeah, that's all shots fired. But yeah, you saw that was pretty damn quick. It fires really nicely. I had just had to sand down a bit of the trigger here and there, so the whole thing moves back and forth more smoothly. That's more of a problem with the reseating, because then it wouldn't go fully forward and I had to like kind of push it forward after each shot, but after sanding it down, greasing everything up nicely, it worked really nicely. Additional hardware was also really easy to source. You can make a gasket out of a cut down mega dart, for example. So wherever you are, if you can get an X-Shot Micro 2, you can build this. You also need some kitchen rubber bands for the trigger return. You can add more rubber bands back here. Like there's a little loop under that part where you can put more rubber band to increase your FPS. FPS wise, I've seen one guy go over 100 with this thing, which is kind of ridiculous because it's the size of a strong arm pretty much, but with double the capacity and not quite double the capacity, the strong arm has 6 shots, whatever. Yeah, but way more capacity and you can shoot so damn fast with this thing. It's really good. I like this thing a lot. I don't quite see the point of going over 100 with this, because the more rubber band you add, of course, the more strength you need to apply to fire this thing. And if you need that kind of range, you're probably gonna go for long range, precise shots. And if you have a ton of force that you need to apply on that trigger, you're gonna start shaking or twisting or whatever, and it's not gonna be that accurate. So maybe with a foregrip or something, or a stock, it could work with that high FPS in double action. But I kind of like it in its current configuration. Pulls about 80 to 85 FPS like that, which is pretty damn good. I'm really positively surprised with this thing. The build quality is pretty nice. You have these square pins, and I could pull one out here, for example, and it's retained with those little fins. That honestly works pretty well. So yeah, nothing to complain about there. You have these little extra decorative parts up there. Looks really nice. And yeah, the only part I'm kind of a little problem with is this part here and here, because that's printed flat and you need support for that. The rest doesn't really need support, and yeah, due to that needing support, it's a bit rough. So I had to like sand it down, shave it down with a scalpel a little bit, but that's about it. So yeah, for reloading, that's as simple as just dropping a dart in these slots back there. So you have 2 slots for reloading. Keep in mind the revolver rotates before the shot, so I just had to turn that back once, and then that was a really crummy dart. But yeah, of course, inline clip crummy darts, they may fall out of the front if they're like too compressed and stuff. that may happen. That's just normal with inline clips. Yeah, otherwise, really dig this thing. I suggest you go buy it. Of course, link in the description to both his Etsy and printables. I'm just gonna quickly go over the other designs he has, because I like the Micro 2 Reshell 2 a lot as well. So this is the Reshell 1, that's just... It's essentially the same thing as the normal Micro. I even left the air restrictor in. You usually take those out, but I left it in for this because dry firing is fun. And yeah, that's just a single shot. It's okay, I like it, but it's still Micro 2. Nothing that it offers beyond that. These things I like a lot as well. That's the Reshell 2. That doesn't have a lot of capacity, that's just 3 shots, but they look so cool. I don't know, they hit a special spot for me. So for reloading, you just shove 3 darts down this barrel, and that's it. Very holsterable, very compact, and also very dual wieldable. The things also come out of the back, the hammers, I want to say. That was odd. But yeah, you can shoot quite fast with these. So I like them a lot. You can also spin them. I can't spin well, but you can spin them. Yeah, I think you just check them out if you have some micros laying about, and if you don't have them laying about, why do you not have them? They cost like €3 on Amazon. I got a 4-pack at a reduced price of, I think it was €5 or €6. So if you can wait or find them at the right place, they're dirt cheap and you get a lot of blaster for it. Not size-wise, but performance-wise. So yeah, pretty good performance, pretty nice looks, very certainly unique blasters. So yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.